Yamato and Kazenbo arrive simultaneously at the explosives room. To stop Kazenbo, Yamato freezes the gunpowder, and then she clubs Kazenbo away. But something weird happens, right? Kazenbo starts to speak and grow limbs. What do you think is happening with Kazenbo? And we'll start with Lawrence.
I have no. To me, this is puzzling to me because I want to know why is his last drawing going so hard.
Yo,
like,
I was literally like, what?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Since when can devil fruit power still work after the dude's been knocked out?
Yeah,
not even that, but he's apparently supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
on this level. I mean, he said it was the embodiment of the will of the Korozumi, but what does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
What does that even mean, bro?
I don't understand because, like, to me, especially if you're dead, I think once you die, your abilities disappear with it. Like, it doesn't last without it. So I'm thinking,
even if you're knocked out.
Yeah, usually.
Well, I guess a drawing is permanent. No,
I don't know.
I don't know. And then also too, like it's speak. I mean, I don't know if the other ones are able to speak because the other one needs to make noise, like caca. That one bird.
Yeah, they made noises, but we just considered that because it was a drawing. Yeah. Like he was able to implement, I guess, the sounds of that particular thing he wanted to draw.
I can't.
The only thing, I mean, it's like they're just revolving around it because that is the energy, I guess, in the show, is the hockey. You could do so much with hockey. It's like he implanted a will in it. Because even like we're showing that even when you make swords, you could implant a hockey or giving the sword its own individuality. One of that's similar you could do with like your ability in making a drawing. Like you drew this and you gave this thing its own will, where like it knows it's in a fight now. I got hit. Oh snap! So I'm gonna grow arms and speak like. And I guess his loyalty to Orochi because Orochi like gave him like life in a way because. I guess he's just feeding off the will of his master, the one who drew, because he was supposed to actor and all that stuff. So I don't get why it's going this hard, because like usually, wait, I'm trying to think. The drawing that fought, I don't know how much damage they could take, for they like to not be usable anymore. You get what I'm saying? Because it wasn't there like a drawing of.
It probably depends on how much willpower was instilled into it.
Yeah. So like,
I don't know.
Same.
All right. What about you, Seb?
Everything Lauren said, I echo it to the fullest because I was reading it like even when he first created it, and I was like, cool, this is dope. But it's like, the fact that it could just take attacks and it's like actively moving towards, it's speaking. Yeah. It started literally talking, bro, in this chapter.
Burning the entire castle.
I was like, how is this a thing? Like, I like it. And this is why when we were on the Discord, when they were like, yo, top. What did you like your scabbards list? I was like, yo, Kanjuro can't be as low as people were putting them. Yeah. Cause like this attack alone is like, bro, what? Who like how are you?
It's one of those attacks that necessarily just don't make sense. Like how Birdcage doesn't make sense.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's in that realm of like powers for devil fruits.
Birdcage cut the communications to the island. How?
Yeah.
That has never been explained. How has that happened? You couldn't call Dressrosa.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So for are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So for me, I was confused. I was like, okay, so I need to be convinced. So it started speaking. It said Lord Orochi, and then it grew a limb. And I'm like, okay, so even if Kanjuro instilled his will into it, and it's basically a eggshell imitation of Kanjuro, it's evolving. So is this becoming its own being to an extent? And I'm like, yeah, it's evolving like before our eyes. Like Yamato might actually have a fight on her hands where like this entity necessarily can't be defeated by normal means. In a way, her devil fruit powers are kind of plotted to face Kazenbo. So I'm like, oh snap, like we have another plot device going on. But I did have one thing that I wanted to point out. This is made of fire, right? Do you guys, this is a question that's just off base. Do you think Ace can create a Kazenbo type of character within his power?
Flames?
With his flames?
Da Ente was like this. It wasn't like, it didn't have its own sentient like mind like this one seems to.
Yeah,
or is growing.
Oh,
but maybe why not?
Is that the next level of like? Say what you want to say.
No, because like go what you just point out, and this hit me. Why this made me think why this is I guess a little more possible Akainu and Aokiji, they're able to have lasting effects on an island where one island became hot all the time and one island became a winter island.
So you think this is an awakened?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Maybe it is.
So is this an awakened version of Kanjuro's power?
That's the only thing I can think of because like the lasting effect and able to evolve like that, it like gave life where it could have like.
Yo, move Kanjuro up the scavenger list. I'm trying to tell them. Lawrence in the Discord, they would put him at the bottom, yo. I'm like, what?
So if you could draw multiple ones like this.
Yeah. So my thing is too, and this is some Parvision thinking. I don't know if you guys watch Parvision, but please do. This is his type of thinking where like if you can instill your will into your devil fruit abilities and they can now become sentient beings, that's like the next level beyond awakening, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah.
Wouldn't it be like it I don't know how to say it, but it kind of like stretches out hockey even further than it should be stretched. Like hockey isn't everything at this point, but like if you could make your own sentient being from your devil fruit, like, and impose your will into something else, that's crazy. Like you could do anything with hockey at this point.
This goes into what I was thinking why it's possible going into what your theory. Remember Hidden Island? The breath of things?
The breath of all things.
Yes. Yeah. What if you fuse the breath of things, the voice, with your will into like awakening to create, like you said, a being like that.
So
now it's like you're fighting partners.
Shout out to Hidden Island, bro.
Yo, Hidden's a Knicks fan. Yo, shout out to Hidden Island.
So what you're saying is Kanjuro's the closest to being what Hidden said Nico was, which was the creator of all devil fruit.
That just sounds so crazy.
That sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
But that's what we're witnessing. That he's like the closest that we've seen come to something like this.
That's what I mean. How else will we explain what that is? Like, what it's it has eyes, not even a mouth, and it's speaking, and it's causing fire, taking attacks from a strong person like Yamato too.
Yeah, that's what's super crazy too.
Bro, low key, like. Them bombs right there.
I know.
Yamato is a high leverage situation.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. So